morning and welcome back to my channel. My name's Gemma and I'm losing weight following the Slimming World plan. Today is the 16th of December and I've been AWOL for a couple of days and I've spent majority of them days in bed. I don't know what wrong with me. I don't know whether it were ear infection or some sort of virus, but I'm feeling much better now. So I can't speak much now because I've got to take kids to school, but I'll show you what I'm having for breakfast and then I'll talk about the last couple of days food wise. So breakfast this morning is 2 of the Morrison's wholemeal slices for my Healthy Extra B and 2 sins of Clover Light. So 2 sins of my Healthy Extra B. You'll have to excuse me in my big fluffy jacket. I'm just going into the kitchen, just having a look what I'm going to have for my dinner. So food wise, while I've not been very well, my ears are still hurting today, but let me just stand this tripod up. Yeah, my ears are still sore today, but I don't feel ill with it. So, let me find a stand to put that on. The way I've felt the last few days is just, this light's really bad there. We will find somewhere to put you. Yeah, so I felt like just absolutely sapped her energy. Like even like walking to the toilet just absolutely took it out of me. So basically for the last 2 days, well, Sunday, Monday, I just slept. Steve did all his meals and looked after me, bless him. Helped with Sunday dinner, got all that done. I did start filming on Sunday and then by afternoon, I just thought now I just feel shocking. Meals on Sunday were all on plan. On Monday, they were on plan during the day, and then I didn't feel well enough to cook, so, and it were late, sorry. So Steve picked us a chippy up. I didn't really feel like eating, I just wanted like something like comforting. Sorry, my mum phoned as I was filming. So yeah, so from chippy I ended up having chips and Marie's on her way around now. Do you know, you can't film out in this house. I can't remember what I've just been saying because Marie came round. Someone had delivered a present for her, so she just called for that. But yeah, I just had chips and gravy and like a plain sausage. I just needed, you know, soft comfort food and it was really nice. And I did have a few chocolates after. That were Monday. Tuesday it was, tea was on plan, breakfast was on plan, but I did have a pork sandwich on wholemeal which would have been over because I'd already had my Healthy B, and I did have a few chocolates in the evening, so I wouldn't say I've been like crazy, but not fully on plan, so don't know, I'll have to see what Saturday brings. Totally on plan today. I were going to do an SP day, but I'm still feeling a bit rubbish and I need comfort, and I get comfort in potatoes. So I'm going to get something to eat now and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Just to say as well, the kitchen was finished yesterday. I've got my new microwave. I haven't figured it out yet though. I've got to read all the instructions. And obviously I had the hob anyway. And then he's done the, is it cornices, like the edging. Got my fridge freezer, which I'm really happy about. This is all freezer, the freezer side. And you can get ice and stuff. The fridge is really cold. I think I'm going to have to reset that because I've just had a Diet Coke and it frozen. I did do some batch cooking yesterday. I did some more chilli and I remembered to put the peppers in this time. So yeah, absolutely plenty of storage and loads of space left over, so I'm really chuffed with that. He finished the chimney on the doofy dangler and did the edging around the side and then the side bits there. So it's all complete now. My floors are disgusting, they are filthy, but I've just not had energy when we're feeling rubbish, so it's going to have to wait and then give it a good clean. I might even hold off till next week rather than weekend, you know, ready for Christmas, even though we've only got really Marie coming round. We've got his sister coming round on, I've just got some chips in here, just I've just cleaned starch off. Yeah, I've got his sister, his niece and her husband coming round for Christmas Eve, and that's it. That's all we're seeing over Christmas. So I'm going to put these in active fry with some fry light, and I'm going to have them with some of the chilli that I made for 1.5 sins. So here's dinner: active fried chips, chocolate sin free, and a chilli which is jam packed full with speed food, overcompensated for the lack of peppers in my last one that I forgot to put in. So it's got peppers, mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, and it's got a lot of them. So it works out 1.5 sins just because I've used the Schwartz mix. It's probably a little bit less because we did have some on, we had Slimming Well burgers, well, Aldi skinny burgers last night, and we did have some on top of the burgers. So it is probably a bit less, but I'd rather call it 1.5 sins. So I'm on 3.5 sins so far today. So I've finished work and I'm just doing tea and feeling a bit shattered. I think it's obviously because I've been horizontal for the last 3 days and I've not used a lot of energy, so work and having to think and then school runs and that. I'm just a bit achy now, so I'm going to take some paracetamol. My left ear's playing up, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We've just had, my mum's just popped round on doorstep and left some chocolates off my nan and granddad, off my auntie and uncle as well. So I'm trying to resist not eating them. But let me turn you around and show you. So we've got the dairy milk ones. I can't remember what they're called, but there's just the whole nuts, the caramel and the normal dairy milk. And then, excuse my washing pile there, we've got some Quality Streets and some Roses. So they all differ slightly in sins, but majority, like the max, are 2.5. There's some that are 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. I think there's only the odd ones that are a little bit higher. So I will, because the average out, I'm just going to call them all 2.5 sins each, no matter what. So it's weird because, oh, let me just show you these as well. I've seen these, I can't remember her name now, it's just gone from my mind. Leanne the vegan. She's following the Slimming Well plan under and she's obviously vegan, but these, she's had these, I don't even know what they are, whether they're a biscuit or something, but she's had them in a fewer vlogs, so I thought I'd try them. But they're 2.5 sins each, but I am open them. But 2.5 sins for a snack plate, I don't mind that. And let me turn you around. Oh no, I'm just going to show you actually. I've just got tea on, so I've just put some bacon medallions on a chicken, and then I needed to cook the other chicken, so I've got that in. So Steve might have that with pasta. Kaylee, I'm doing them a curry, and she doesn't like curry and she doesn't like chicken and bacon, so she's having some nuggets and potato waffle, and she's having with that, she's having some broccoli. Steve's having one of these Tesco's mini naan breads, and they're 6.5 sins, and they are quite big. So 4 is curry, it's 4.5, and he's having mushrooms and broccoli with it, and then he's having half rice, which is half a pack of rice, which is half a sin, and then chips, we active fried chips, which is sin free. I'm just going to use the JD seasonings. So his is going to be 11 sins, which is quite high, but to say he's having a naan bread, it's not bad at all really. And then I'm just going to steam the broccoli. I'm going to fry off their chicken. I've just weighed out 85 grams of the whatchamacallit, curry powder. It's just gone from my mind what it's called. What is it called? I can't get crucials out of my head. Mayflower, which I believe is 9 sins for lot. So between them two, and then I'm just going to fry some mushrooms off as well. So let me turn you around. Yeah, what's weird is the last 2 years, I've actually, like all year round, don't get slimmer at week. But when it comes to Christmas and New Year, I've had it last 2 Christmases and New Years, because I'm about portion control. I can see all them chocolates on there, on the table, and not binge. And that's because they're individually wrapped, and I know they're 2.5 cents each. And for me, it makes it easier. And I think around Christmas, obviously, I'm not a big drinker, but I will have some alcohol, some lagers. But generally, I'm not too bad. Like, we always get some Marks and Spencer's biscuits, and they work out like 4.5 cents. So I've not been too bad at like binging and stuff over Christmas. So I'm hoping it's going to be the same. I just need to feel 100%, because that's the only trouble with me. When I'm not very well, my willpower just goes, and I just live for convenience, and easier the better kind of thing. So with me feeling a bit crap, yeah, that's the only thing that'll set me back. But I'm just gonna just try and relax and get myself better. And I mean, obviously I'm much better than I were. I think I've just worn my sin out today, just done a bit too much. Like, I've been putting washing in while I'm at work and stuff. I should have just done one thing, really, just done work and not done all the little bits and bobs. I'm dying to move at living room, but I'm already cooking tea, and I just think that's trouble with me. Just can't sit down and relax, and I need to. And so anyways, I am feeling a lot better. Got tea on. Mine's kind of convenience, just because I'm doing curry. I like to concentrate on that. So I'm just having, yeah, I'm having that, and then I'm going to put chicken and bacon with some active fried fries, some broccoli, mushrooms, and then I'm just going to have some barbecue sauce on it, so it's nice and easy. And then we've got some chicken stews tomorrow, but I've run out of mushrooms. But I'm going to do like a chicken and mushroom pie, because I've got some puff pastry, and then rest of puff pastry, potentially make them some cinnamon swirls. I could work out how many cinnamon swirls would be, but I think it'd be too many. But yeah, I'll have a think. I might just do a chicken pie without mushrooms in and just serve it with like veg. I ain't got much veg left. I didn't want to buy much until I'd got fridge freezer. I've got a delivery coming on Friday, and then I'm going to do my Christmas shop, because I can't really get much online, so I need to go into an actual shop to do that. So yeah, that's about it. So I will catch up with you when tea is cooked. So this is tea, and I know I've got a mountain of chips. I did far too many, but it's all sin free. And then I'm going to be adding some sauce for half a sin, potentially more, but I will let you know. So I'm just about to do my snack plate, and we've been given off my mum these box of chocolates, the McVitie's Victoria Classic Biscuit Collection, and I cannot find any of them on the app. So I'm going to go off the nutrition information, and I'm going to go off the 20 calories per 1 sin. So I'm going to have to weigh them. So I'm going to give them away and then put my sins, work out my sins, and just write them on there just so I know. But I think over Christmas there's a lot of things that are difficult to kind of sin. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that. And we've been given these from Steve's work. We usually get quite a lot. We usually get a big hamper. But because of COVID, he's just got these few. And then he's got a voucher for Tesco's. Steve's already tried these. It says they're really nice. 2.5 sins per star. I'm not sure if I'm going to have one on my snack plate. So far, I've had 2 sins for the Clover Light this morning. I've had 1.5 sins for my chilli, so that's 3.5. And then I've had half a sin of Crucial's barbecue with my tea. So that is, what did I just say? 2.5, 3.5. So I've had 3.5 sins. I don't know whether I'm going to have my full sin allowance, because I do want to try and pull it back a little bit. But we'll see, because I do want some sweet stuff. So I'll let you know what I work these out as. So here we are. You'll not be able to see this, I don't think. Maybe. So I've weighed them all, and I've put how many grams they are. And then I've divided the 505 calories by the 100, and then times by however
many grams it weighs. So at the calories, the white chocolate crumble is 3.5 sins. The milk chocolate biscuit is 2 sins. The wheel thing is 2.5. The shortcake, milk chocolate shortcake, is 4.5. The half coated is 3.5. The square is 3.5. Chocolate chip cookie is 3. The chocolate crumble cookie is 4. And then the half coated plain chocolate cookie is 2.5. So I've got that written on the back. Got them open. There's another sealed one, so I'll put them in a sealed container soon, just so they last longer. So not too bad. Obviously summers are a little higher than normal, but definitely worth it. So I had every intention of saving some sins, but never mind. So I've used my full sins. This takes me up to 15. So I've got the half coated biscuit for 3.5 sins. I've got a Quality Street for 2.5, a Roses for 2.5, and the Cadbury's things for 2.5. So yeah, it takes me up to 15 sins this. But do you know what? I'm not indulging, I'm not binging, and I put it on a plate just so it stops me wanting more, and I'll take my time with this. And I'm having a Diet Coke as well because I run out earlier, so I've only had 2, which I am going to cut down, but there's no point till after Christmas now. So really good day on plan. I've took some paracetamol, which has kicked in, so I'm not all achy and shaky like I were just before dinner. So we're going to sit down, and I'm just waiting for Stevie's just having a bath, and then we're going to watch some Schitt's Creek. And I do need to catch up on YouTube. I've not watched it all the time I've been ill, so I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up because we've got a busy weekend ahead of us as well, and obviously with Christmas. So yeah, I might have missed some good vlogs, unfortunately, but I'm going to start watching it from tonight's vlogs, I think, and then if I have a chance over the weekend, catch up some like older ones. But thank you so much for everyone that's sent me messages when I've not been feeling too good. I really do appreciate it, and it's nice to know that people care, so thank you so much. And I hope you're all okay. I hope you're all feeling well and all organised for Christmas. So I'm going to eat these, chill out, and have an early night. I've just been plaiting our Kaylee's hair. She just had a bath, so I've plaited it while it's wet. She's got last day at school tomorrow, and it's Christmas party day. They're doing it in the bubbles, so just in their class. But she's found she wants to wear a little black dress and some sparkly ties. She wants to wear a little leather jacket. It's just going to look a little cutie. If I remember, I'll take a photo tomorrow, but she's looking forward to her last day at school. A lot of kids haven't gone in because parents have chose to keep them out just to isolate them so they can see elderly parents. I've had some really good news as well. I'm not sure if she'll want me to disclose it, so I'll not go into names, but one of his grandparents has found out she's going to be having the COVID vaccine tomorrow. So we're really, really chuffed about that because we've not seen her all the way through this, because obviously she's vulnerable. She's got underlying illnesses, and we wanted to keep her safe, so it's absolutely fantastic news. So that's happening tomorrow, so good luck to her, and hopefully we'll be able to see her soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.